back however you want to lay. So you can have feet together, knees apart, legs long. Maybe like feet apart, knees knock in. That actually feels good for me today. Just find a shape that, you can settle into. If you have blocks or something and you want to put them behind your back, you're welcome to do that. And then wherever you're at, wherever you choose to put your body, just let your focus come inward. Begin to notice how you feel. Maybe today you're a little tired, or maybe today you have a lot of energy, and none of it's right, none of it's wrong, it's not good or bad, it just is what it is. So notice what you have to work with today so that you can just move from a really honest place for the next hour. And take a full deep inhale, feel your lungs fill up. And a full exhale, send it out, let it go. And do that again, deep, deep inhale. Full exhale, side out, let it go. And last one, full deep inhale, make it three-dimensional. Fill to your collarbones, your fingers, your toes. Hold it at the very top, see if you can take in a little bit more air. And big exhale, side out, let it go. And then just begin to find a nice, slow, steady rhythm with your breath. Let your breath be a tool. When your mind wanders, your breath can bring you right back to the present over and over again. And from here, you can start to find a little movements in your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Eventually, let your arms reach up and over your head. Find a nice long body stretch. Take a deep inhale here. And then from there, I want you to prop yourself up onto your forearms. Once you're on your forearms, walk your feet so they're wider than your mat. Yeah? And then take your right ankle and cross it over your left thigh, like right above the knee. And then from there, I want you to tiptoe your left foot out so that your left knee is sticking straight out from your hip bone. Keep both of your butt cheeks glued to your mat. So that's like a big thing that normally doesn't happen here. We start to like lift the butt cheek to get more depth. I want you to keep your butt cheeks completely flat on your mat so that you're moving from the thigh bone in the socket. So it won't be as big of a drop, but you'll feel it more. And then as you push your ankle, your right ankle down into your thigh, push your knee up into your ankle a little bit and just feel a little isolated internal rotation there. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I feel it so much. And then try to extend your thigh bone out of your hip. So your right, or your left knee rather, is pushing forward a little bit more. And I don't know about you, but I can feel this like in my low back a lot in like a good way. And keep extending the thigh bone out and breathe into it. We've done a lot of spine, a lot of back bend, so I'll try to counter that today. And then slowly release that, shake that out, and then take the other side. So now your right foot will be outside of your mat. Yeah, this has to be like a pretty wide angle. Cross your ankle over your thigh. Tiptoe your foot out. So to get it down farther, send the ankle out so that your knee is going straight out from your hip rather than like falling over. It's different than like that twist that sometimes people teach. And then again, keep both butt cheeks flat. As much as you want to lift the butt cheek up, don't. Yeah, keep your butt cheeks flat. And then put a little, if you feel enough here, you don't need to add any more, but if you're able to, put a little pressure of your ankle down on your thigh and then your thigh up into your ankle. And then just feel what's going on there. And there's really not like an expected thing to feel. So just give yourself a moment to explore and just notice the sensation. Yeah. And then notice like little subtle movements and how they change the sensation. So maybe by tiptoeing the foot a little more to the side, or just finding that length of the thigh bone out away from your hip, it can spark something new. And then when you find a really good sensation, give yourself permission just to sit with it. Keep pressing your ankle down, your thigh up. Take a full deep inhale. And from there, slowly release that. Ooh, from there, come all the way up. Place your feet down, wrap your hands under your calves over your shins, and lean away from your legs. Tuck your chin really tight to your chest. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Get a nice opening for your upper back. You can drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. Left ear over to your left shoulder. And then slowly come back to the center. From there, make your way into a tabletop. Once you're in tabletop, I'll leave it up to you. If you want cat-cow, go for it. If you want something different, do that. And that doesn't have to be movement. Like if you really want like a child's pose here, or maybe a puppy pose, you're welcome to do that. If you find that, movement helps you more than a still shape, then move around. Yeah, no right or wrong, but give yourself like 5 breaths just to find what you need. Begin to notice if maybe you have any areas of tension. Maybe you feel, pretty even today. 2 more rounds of breath. Make your way back to a long neutral spine. So you have one long line from the crown of your head through your tailbone. From there, lower your left forearm down to your mat and start to reach your right fingertips out long in front of you. Let your chest drop down. Lift your armpit up. So instead of having your hand flat on the ground, I want you to have your fingertips down. So it's like there's like a little ball or something underneath your hand that you're holding on to. Hi. And then feel a huge stretch here to the outside of your armpit. Take one inhale. On your exhale, slide your left arm underneath your right one. Reach your fingers as far to the side as possible. And then push into the back of your hand. Yeah, feel a nice stretch through the back of your shoulder, all the way in towards your spine. Take one inhale. And from there, make your way back to a tabletop and switch sides. So right forearm down, left fingertips reach out long in front of you. Again, pop up onto the finger pad so you can get that lift of your armpit. And feel your chest drop down. And then energetically pull your fingers back. So without really moving them, push them down and then pull them backwards and see if you can get more into the side of the armpit. Take one inhale here. On your exhale, thread your right arm over to the left, into the back of your shoulder. Sometimes it feels good to have the palm facing up. Sometimes it feels good to make a fist and push the pinky side of your fist down. Find what feels better in your body. And then take one more breath here. And slowly make your way back to your tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, hover your knees, and then right away slide your hips back, downward facing dog. In your down dog, I prefer a shorter down dog, so I like it from tabletop, but if you'd rather make your down dog longer, you can walk your feet back. And if you walk your feet back too far and you feel like your hands and feet are slipping away from one another, maybe consider shortening your down dog so you can be more engaged there. There's no one size fits all, so find the length that you need. And then activate within that shape. So press through your thumb and index finger, wrap your triceps back, and lengthen. So you're pushing into your palms to lengthen the side of your armpit. And let your hips lift a little higher. Feel your heels drop a little lower. And then inhale, lift your right leg up nice and high. On your exhale, bend your knee. Let your heel fall to your glute. Pull your right armpit down. Feel a stretch through your left hamstring, your inner thighs. Inhale onto the ball of your left foot. And exhale, step your foot outside of your hand, come into a lizard lunge. You can drop your back knee down here and find anything that you want. So 3 to 5 breaths just to do what you need. If you want to come to your elbows, you're welcome to do that. If you want to grab your back toes, you can do that. Wherever you're at, just let it feel nice in your body. Take one more deep breath here. And then you'll step forward into not a full malasana, but a deep squat. Let your hips melt as low as you can. If you have the range this early on, you can drop all the way down, but I want your feet parallel rather than turned out. Yeah. And then Just find that West Side Story knuckle crack and push your palms forward, really round through the spine. Feel the hinge at your hip crease here. And then keep that hinge as you start to lift your hips up into your ragdoll. Let your spine lengthen nice and long. It doesn't matter, how bent your knees are here. You can bend them as much as you want, but find a longer spine. Yeah. So rather than having straight legs, we want a straighter spine possible. So bend the knees as much as you need to keep that. Yeah. We want to avoid like this weird candy cane shape. And then from there, plant your left palm down, bend your left knee a lot. Maybe walk your left hand like in front of your right foot. Inhale, reach your right arm high. I just got so confused. From here, you can circle out your top arm. You can half bind. Press your hips more to the right and then press into the inner edge of your right foot so that you get a stretch to the side of your hip all the way down to your ankle. Take one inhale here. On your exhale, lower the hand down. We'll switch it out. Inhale, big open twist to the left. And again, sash your hips to the left. Press into the inner edge of your left foot. And let this feel good. Take a deep, deep inhale here. On your exhale, release it down. As you release it down, your head will travel over to the right. And take a little circle all the way up and around. Deep inhale. On your exhale, you come down the other side. Good, do two more like that. Inhale all the way up and around. Exhale, fall all the way over. This time we'll come up, but stay back. So inhale, come into a back bend. Sweep your hands behind your head. And then exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. And just start to roll really slowly down to the spine. Put a bend in your knees. Take your time. Release your hands down at the bottom in your folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Now feel your low back engage here. So as your low back engages, it paints the tailbone back as the crown of the head pulls forward. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale, shift to your tippy toes. Let's take this again today. Exhale, lower knees down, chest down, chin down. Knees, chest, chin. Your booty is in the air. Roll your shoulders back. Yeah. Inhale, squeeze your heels to your glutes. Find that slight lift of the tailbone even higher. Exhale, push the tops of your feet down. Press into your cat pose. Feel your tailbone curl under you. Round your chin to your chest. Then inhale, lift you. You can come either into like more of a cobra shape if you don't want to take up dog yet. Or you can take a full up dog, lift the thighs, pull your heart through. Exhale, downward facing dog, slide your hips up and back. Other side, inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, open the hip up, bend your knee, let your heel fall. Crank your knee open, yeah, get into your right hamstring. Drive your your right heel down harder. Inhale onto your tippy toes. Exhale, step your foot outside of your hand, lizard lunge. 3 to 5 breaths here, find what you need. Yeah, maybe you keep it really simple, you're just starting to move. Maybe you have already done like a workout or something today, or you've been moving around a little bit more than I have this morning, so you can make this a little more active. Yeah, for me, I feel a lot here in just a simple lunge. Wherever you're at, 2 more deep breaths to find whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, come forward into this kind of like sumo squat. So the feet are facing forward, and then you can find that crack knuckle just for one more time. Press forward, sweep your tailbone under you. From there, plant the left palm down, lift the hips up. Inhale, big open twist. And then exhale, lower and switch arms. Inhale, big open twist to the right. Exhale, release. Your head travels to the left. Inhale, circle. Start to move the spine. Doesn't have to be a big back bend. Exhale, lower all the way down. Good. Again, inhale, circle. Opens your chest. Exhale, all the way down. This time we just do a halvesy. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands behind the head. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll through your spine. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Inhale, shift. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, heels to your booty. Exhale, press the tops of the feet down, cat pose. Roll through the spine. Inhale, lifts you into your up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One time each side. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Exhale, step your foot right behind your hand. Good. Inhale, step forward into that sumo squat. And then exhale, ragdoll, plant your your right hand. Inhale, your left hand, inhale, twist. Sorry, we do the whole thing opposite of you and it's confusing. Exhale, switch it up. Now you're twisting to the left. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Your head travels to the right. One time. Inhale, full circle. Exhale, all the way down. This time we do a half. Inhale into your back bend. Grab behind your head. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll through the spine. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, let's just step back and move right into knees, chest, chin. No shift forward. Inhale, heels to butt. Exhale, cat, roll through the spine. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and open. Exhale, step your foot right behind your hand. Inhale, sumo squat, drop. Exhale, plant your palm. Inhale, twist, open to the left. Exhale, lower, switch out the hands. Inhale, twist, open to the right. Exhale, lower, head travels to the left, one full one, inhale. Exhale, lower down, move the spine. This time, half, inhale, lift up and back. Exhale, chin to chest, roll. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come into knees, chest, chin, step back, knees, chest, chin. Just feel movement through the body. Inhale, cat. Make it as dramatic as you can. Come all the way through to your up dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Exhale again, step your foot outside of your hand. Good. From there, I want you to walk your hands over to the left, a little past the corner of your mat, and really extend. As you reach your hands to the left, I want you to wing your right knee open to the right. If you're able to, spin to the pinky side of your foot. And just breathe here. Take a full deep inhale. On your exhale, you're gonna put a little more weight into your hands, and then I want you to pivot. So your back heel will spin flat as your toes spin over. So you're gonna be facing the corner of your mat. Your front toes will flatten, and your back heel will flatten. And you're in this kind of like lateral lunge here. And then let your hips drop really low, get into your inner thigh. From here, take your right hand over towards your left ankle, back of your mat. Inhale, big open twist to the back of your mat. Keep expanding through both sides of your waist. Rotate your sternum. And then on your exhale, I want you to lower your right knee down and come into a half split facing the back of your mat. In your half split, pull your heart through, stick your booty out. So heart forward, booty back. Should be in the right hamstring right now. Sorry, your left hamstring, our right. I'm the worst at this. If that transition was a little confusing, I'm sorry. Welcome to my life. Take one more deep breath here. Alrighty, from there, plant your palms down. And then start to rotate your toes over to your left and walk your hands to the left. We'll just do this one time through each side. Pull your hip back. Left hip back, right hip forward. Take one more breath here. And then come back to the center. From there, I want you to push into your palms. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your left leg up and open. Exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Lizard lunge. Other side. Walk your hands to the opposite corner of your foot, maybe a little beyond that. And as your hands reach away from your foot, maybe you spin to the pinky edge of your left foot to pull the knee in the opposite direction. Keep pulling the knee. Now from here, you're gonna pivot your toes. So your left toes will come flat towards the back corner of your mat, and your heel will flatten as well. And then just keep your arms reaching out into this lateral lunge. Really sit into your left leg, like most of the weight is in the left leg, but then press into the pinky edge of your right foot and find a stretch through your inner thigh. And just move the body until it finds a sensation. If you explore enough, you'll figure something out. I'm sure of it. And then from here, reach your left hand towards your right foot. Inhale, big twist to the front of your mat. You can make this as dramatic as you want, as you need. Notice the placement of the hips. If they're a little more neutral, it will feel one way. If you sass them to the front, it will feel another way. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, drop your left knee down, come into your half split. Now you're in the right leg. Now dig your heel down, arch your booty back. Now heel is that one anchor point, and then pull your sits bone back to pull away from it. Yeah. Just breathe into your right hamstring. Feel like it's time, you can rotate your toes over to your right, walk your hands to your right, and then, adjust the hip. So one hip is pulling back. The leg that's out, that hip is pulling back. So right hip back, left hip forward. And just breathe. Hi, gorgeous boy. You want to tell everyone what you did to me the other day? He doesn't want to talk about it. All right, come forward, plant your palms. From here, push down, scoop the thigh bone back. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Right leg opens, up and open. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand. Inhale, walk your hands over. Exhale, pivot the toes, lateral lunge. Sweep your right hand to your left foot. Inhale, big twist. Exhale into your half splits. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Left leg comes up and open. Exhale, lizard lunge. Inhale, walk your hands. Exhale, lateral lunge, pivot the toes. Inhale, big twist to the front of your mat. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Open the right leg up and open. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, lizard lunge. Walk your hands over. Inhale, find the stretch. Exhale, lateral lunge. Sweep your hand back. Inhale, big twist. Exhale, lower your right knee, half split. Inhale, open your hip up and open. Exhale, lizard lunge. Walk your hands to the corner. Inhale. Exhale, lateral lunge. Hand comes to the front. Inhale, big twist. Exhale, come into your half split. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Lift your leg up and open. And then exhale, come into your downward facing dog. And in your down dog, take a full deep inhale. And a big open mouth exhale. Let it go. That was very stretchy. I'm being very nice. All right, inhale, look forward. On your exhale, you can step or maybe float. Come into a malasana at the front of your mat. And then in this malasana, if you want, you can bring your hands to your heart center. If you're a little newer to this, or maybe if you just want to, bring your hands back behind you. We'll just do some rotations in the hips to get them a little more open. So take your right leg and then internally rotate the right leg. And the hips don't move here, so your pelvis is locked in place. And it's the thigh bone moving, rotate in. And then once you rotate in, take your thigh bone back to its neutral position. And then externally rotate, pull the thigh bone out. And then bring it back center, rotate all the way in. And center and pull all the way out. Do one more like that, getting a bigger range. Go all the way in. And then open all the way out. Good, come center, do the other side, all the way in. And then feel the muscles in the outer glute, pull the knee all the way out. 2 more like that, go all the way in. And pull all the way out. Last one, all the way in. Oof, and all the way out. Good, come all the way in. And now come back to center, hands to your heart center. Take a deep inhale here. On your exhale, standing forward fold. Good, from your standing forward fold, the crown of the head leads, the tailbone paints. Inhale, crown of the head tries to connect to your tailbone. And then exhale, we swim all the way through into this little spinal wave. Do it again, crown of the head and tailbone both lift. It's like they're just trying to connect. And then exhale, chin to chest, pull all the way back down. Last one, creating a little more movement. Inhale, crown of the head and tailbone both lift. Try to go back another 1/2 inch. Exhale, chin to chest, roll all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, you can take a normal high to low plank chaturanga if you want. You can take knees, chest, chin, or I'm gonna take this roll through to up dog because I don't feel like doing chaturanga today. So I'll roll through to up dog and then straight from there, come back to downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Maybe you take it out to the side and make a big circle if that feels good in your body. And then exhale, pull your leg all the way across your body. So your right knee comes towards your left elbow and then extend your leg out long. First time through, let your hips drop all the way down. Now when you drop your hips down, avoid rolling like onto the butt more. And use your back foot to square your hips off to the front of the room. Think up dog in your chest. Plug your right thigh bone back into the socket. Take one more deep breath here. And then on your inhale, push up into a fallen star. Expand. Keep expanding. And then exhale, plant your palm down. Inhale, 3-legged down dog, lift your leg up. And exhale, come all the way through to your low lunge. Alrighty. From here, inhale, easy twist, reach your arm up high. Feel your outer glute hug in. Oof. Keep squeezing your inner thigh in as well, and then rotate your chest a little more. And exhale, spiral your thighs open, Skandasana. Feel your pelvis pull through. Now drop your hips nice and low. Let's take 2 more like that just to get a little more into the hips. Inhale, easy twist, right arm up. Exhale, Skandasana, pull through. Last one, inhale, easy twist. And exhale, Skandasana. Good, from Skandasana, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, extended side angle. Reach your arm up and over your head. Feel your right butt cheek roll under you. And spiral your chest a little bit more. Take one more inhale here. On your exhale, you're gonna lower your top arm down and come into a pyramid pose. So your thigh bone will roll, the back thigh bone will roll in, yeah, to square your hips off to the front. In this pyramid pose, your back heel is lifted, yeah. Use that and then tip your tailbone back a little more. Notice when you move the low spine, you don't have to move the upper spine. So the upper spine can stay relaxed as you activate the lower portion of your spine, or of the back, and you'll feel the spine move. And then just take one more breath here. Plant your left palm down nice and flat. If this isn't your practice, you can grab a hold of your toes and inhale, come into a side plank with your toes in your hand. If you don't want to hold on to your toes, then just inhale, come into a normal side plank. Roll your bicep forward, feel length through your left side body. And then exhale, step your toes all the way behind you. Inhale, wild thing, roll your bicep, lift up. As you're just expanding as much as possible through your front line. Oh, and then on your exhale, come all the way through to your low lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent pose, sweep your arms up high. Pull your pubic bone up so that your shoulders and your hips are stacked here. Hug your inner thighs together. Find a little more length. If you want to make this a back bend, you're welcome to. And then exhale, open into a warrior two, arms long to a T. Hug your inner thighs in, press your knee back. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep up and open. If you want to straighten out the front leg here, you're welcome to. If it feels better with it bent, do that. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, come all the way down into a wide-legged forward fold. Pivot your toes, lower your head. Do whatever you want here in your wide-legged forward folds. Get upside down, twist, chest expand. Up to you. But breathe. From here, inhale, sweep your arms up as your heels spin in and your toes come out. Come into a goddess squat. Use your glutes to pull your knees open. Reach your arms up high. Exhale, side body stretch to the back of your mat. This will sweep you all the way down. Really round through the spine. And then come forward into your low lunge. Inhale, standing split, lift your top leg up. You can open the hip up. If you want to make this a stretch, hang out in a stretch. If you're an inversion person and you want to play with getting upside down, here, do that. Wherever you're at, breathe. If you have a water bottle or a block that you want to put under your hands, go for it. Just let it feel good. And then when you're ready, move through your high to low plank, chaturanga, or skip it. Come to downward facing dog when it's time. In your downward facing dog, deep, deep inhale, fill up your lungs. And a full exhale, side out, let it go. Inhale, lift your left leg up and open. Maybe you make the big circle all the way around if that's something you like to do. Exhale, squeeze your left knee to your right shoulder, then extend your leg out long. Just the first time through, extend your leg out so that your hips are down, yeah? If you don't feel a stretch here, stay on the ball of the back foot. Use that to drive your right hip forward. And then if you need a little more, just start to twist your chest away from your front leg. And now, plant your heel down. Inhale, fallen star. Let this feel like a nice little stretch. And exhale, plant your palm. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Left leg sweeps up. Exhale, low lunge. Good. Working on the range in the hips. Inhale, easy twist, left arm high. Now feel the hug in of your inner thighs. Press into your bottom hand. Twist a little deeper. And then exhale, roll through to your skindasana. Two more like that. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, skindasana. Last one, inhale, easy twist. Exhale, skindasana. All right, with your bottom hand by your foot, inhale, extended side angle. Now, so roll your butt cheek under you. This little pelvic thrust open. Roll your sternum to the sky as well. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, come into your pyramid pose. Feel that like slime through the hips. It should feel like something as you square off. You can have that one. I don't want that one. I want to squeeze here. From here, maybe grab a hold of the toes or not. Spin to the pinky edge of your back foot. Inhale into your side plank. And then right away, step your toes behind you. Inhale, wild thing. Roll and lift. More rotation. More space to the front body. Deep inhale here. Exhale, nice and controlled. Step through to your lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent. Sweep the arms up high. Lift your back heel and quad. Hug your inner thighs in. Oof. And exhale, warrior two, arms long to a T. Feel your thigh bone roll open. Hug your legs in. Feel your outer glute turn on as well to pull that knee back just slightly. Inhale, reverse warrior. If it sounds better today, you can take a reverse triangle. Just go for a side body stretch, whatever shape can get you a deeper one of those. And then exhale, come all the way down, wide-legged forward fold. Pivot your front toes over so they match your back toes. And then if you want to get upside down here, again, you're welcome to. Just a few more rounds of breath. Maybe you do something different on this side. Wherever you're at, breathe. Yeah. If you're not breathing, go somewhere else. All right, last breath here. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you turn heels and toes out. Come into your goddess squat. And then exhale, side bend to the back. And then really pull your core in as you round through to your low lunge. Inhale, standing split, sweep the top leg up. Use the back of your leg to lift higher. And then hinge at the hip to pull the crown of your head down closer to your toes. If you want to get upside down, do it, yeah? If you want to just hang out and stretch, do that. Yeah, everybody needs something maybe a little different, so find what works for you. And then as you're ready, high to low plank, chaturanga. Move through your flow, or just skip it and come straight to your downward facing dog. Once you're in your downward facing dog, one deep inhale. And a full exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward, bend your knees. Exhale, float to your malasana. Good, pivot the toes forward. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, chin to chest, roll all the way down. 2 more, inhale, scoops you up. Feel the spine. Exhale, chin to chest, roll through. Not massive back bends today, but just spinal movement. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, pull all the way down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step back, float back, any variation you want. On your inhale, find a back bend of your choice. And exhale, we come to down dog. Inhale, your right leg up and open. Exhale, knee across your body for fallen star. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, plant it down. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, easy twist, right arm high. Exhale, skandasana. 1 more like that. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, skandasana, stay. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, pyramid pose, rotate. Inhale, side plank, maybe with the leg. Exhale for wild thing, step the toes. Take an inhale, roll and lift. Exhale, low lunge, come all the way through. Inhale, crescent, sweep your arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse of your choice. Exhale, come forward into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, heels and toes out, goddess squat. Exhale, side bend to the back, roll all the way down to your lunge. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, move through your flow. Make your way downward facing dog. Other side, inhale the left leg up and open. Exhale, knee across your body, extend long. Inhale, fallen star. Exhale, plant the palm. Inhale, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, skandasana, move through your hips. 1 more like that. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, skandasana, roll through. Plant your hand, inhale, side angle. Straighten the front leg, exhale, pyramid pose. Maybe grab the toes, inhale, side plank. Exhale, step your foot back. And then inhale, wild thing, roll and lift. Exhale all the way through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Heels and toes out. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, hands sweep to the back. Roll through the spine into your lunge. Inhale, standing split, lift. Exhale, move through some sort of a flow. Inhale, lifts you into a back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. In your down dog, one deep inhale. One full exhale. One more time through. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Exhale as your knee comes across. Spin your back heel flat. And then option here to grab with your left hand onto your right foot. Inhale, fallen star, or extend your front foot forward. Yeah. And then on your exhale, release that. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Just one time, exhale, skandasana. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, pyramid pose. Grab the foot if you want. Inhale, side plank. Exhale for wild thing. Take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, side bend circle. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, maybe L-shape, pop up, maybe float back, step back, whatever you want. Make your way into a downward facing dog. Right away, other side. Inhale the left leg up and open. Exhale, knee across your body. Either move into your traditional fallen star or grab the foot. Inhale, extend. Yeah, if you have the foot, try to get flat. And then on your exhale, everyone plant the palm. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Just one time, exhale, skandasana, move through. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, pyramid pose. Grab the toes if you want. Inhale, side plank. Exhale for wild thing. Roll and lift, inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Keep moving. Inhale, goddess squat. Exhale, circle to your lunge. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, when you're ready, move through whatever you'd like. Shoot. And then come to your downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, deep, deep inhale, fill up. Full exhale, side out, let it go. Let me know how you feel. If you're all right, give me a thumbs up. If you need water to towel off, go for it. We'll start to do some just deeper stretching here. Your hips and stuff, are we open? That was nice. That wasn't mean at all. All right, depending on how much space you have, you might want to fold your mat in half. Okay, good. We're getting thumbs up. We're alive. We're still here. So we'll keep stretching because this is a stretchy Sunday. Oh, good. Yay. Polly says heart eyes. Love. So come with your right leg forward, left leg back in a half split. If you have blocks or books for under your hands, you can do that. If you feel okay, just spider tip your fingers, yeah? And then extend your leg forward in front of you. From here, tuck your back toes and lift your back knee up off of your mat. So we're in a really extended pyramid pose here. And then I just want you to hug your inner thighs together as tight as you can. And as you squeeze your inner thighs together, I want you to feel like you could pull your legs together, but don't. Take a deep inhale here. And then on your exhale, I want you to relax your inner legs and let your front heel slide forward. And stay where you're at. Deep, deep inhale. Squeeze your inner thighs together as tight as you can. Keep squeezing, keep hugging. Full inhale. On your exhale, let your front heel slide forward a little bit more. And then do one more round like that. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Tight, 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 tight. Keep hugging your inner thighs together. Take a full inhale. On your exhale, let your front heel slide forward and then just hold and breathe here. Yeah, in your fullest range of motion. You can call it a split if you want, I don't really care about the shape as long as you're in the fullest range of motion you can in your front hamstring and your back hip flexor. And then breathe into that. And when you think you need to come out, just trust yourself. Take another breath and stay. And you hold here for 3. Last 2. And then slowly make your way out of that when you're ready. Jeremy, if you were typing, does that mean you weren't doing? And then send your left heel forward. Send your left heel forward in your half split. Take your back knee off the ground. Hug your inner thighs as tight as you can. Feel that squeeze in, that suction in. Take a deep inhale. And then on your exhale, let your heel slide. Keep hugging in with the inner thighs. Squeeze tight. Feel strength here. Take a really full inhale. On your exhale, slide a little bit more. We have 1 more set. Squeeze in tight, 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 tight. Squeeze so tight you feel like you could pull your legs all the way into touch. Take an inhale. On your exhale, slide to your fullest range of motion, the fullest max that you can get in your left hamstring and your right hip flexor. And then hang out there. Let go of the shape. It doesn't matter what the name of it is. We're just going for a range of motion. Yeah, feel the space. And then once you find it, just give yourself permission to soften like 10% more. Yeah, you probably, you won't relax all the way unless you're super comfortable here. But just a little bit soften. And breathe for 3. Last 2. On 1, slowly come out of that. You can unfold your mat if it was folded. We're going to do 1 more of those types of stretches in a pronated frog shape. Everyone's favorite. My favorite. I love this shape. We just did so much work in the hips though. Let go of, your judgment and find it. Here, Corey. Let me move that for you. Oh, get that Mexican blanket.
I'm calling it that.
That's what it's called.
Feels like a problem.
It's literally labeled that on Amazon. I'll show you.
That doesn't mean anything.
That's what they're called. In your pronated frog, hug your inner thighs together. As much as you hug your inner thighs together, don't let your body move. So it feels like you could scoop them in, but don't. Keep hugging. Take a deep inhale. Then on your exhale, relax your inner thighs, engage your glutes slightly, and pull yourself a little bit deeper. Maybe you go a half of an inch, maybe you go a couple of inches, yeah? But you have to trust yourself here. Do it again. Squeeze your inner thighs in tight, 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 tight. Keep hugging in with the inner thighs. Deep inhale. On your exhale, relax and soften and slide a little bit more. You always have more in you than you think, so trust yourself. 1 more time, squeeze the inner thighs in really, really tight. Keep hugging in. Take a full deep inhale. On your exhale, relax and soften and breathe here. Feel yourself just be in the shape. Let go of what it looks like. Hopefully there's no mirrors around you so you can't even see, because it literally doesn't matter. What matters is the sensation that you feel and that you're able to just be present with it. So let your eyes soften and just see what you feel. Without label, without judgment, just feel, Knowing that whatever you feel right now, it's temporary. So, we're not going to be here forever. So you might as well be present with it and experience it. Take 1 more full inhale. And when you're ready, you can slowly army crawl your way out of that. And bring yourself through. And then come up onto your knees. If you needed to adjust your mat at all, you can, fix that. Once you're on your knees, tuck your left knee behind your right knee. Open your feet up. And then sit your hips back so you're in this cow face shape. This is the hip opener that I'll give you today. If this really doesn't feel good in your body, don't do this hip opener. There's a billion more that you can do. Double pigeon. You can take... seated figure 4. You can do this shape on your back, but wherever you're at, You can fold forward here. You can take an arm variation if you want, like the wrap around or an eagle arm. Just again, let yourself be really present with whatever you feel. And it's such a hard thing to do, and I think a lot of the time we like to use these shapes as an excuse to like not feel like, oh, I have to make sure it's perfect, so I'm so busy doing that. By the time I get the perfect shape, then it's already over, and I never really was present with what was going on within it. And if that's how you're using these shapes, then it's kind of defeating the purpose. Yeah, so let go of like this idea of it being perfect or exact or right or wrong, and just find something that you can feel something in, and then sit with the feeling. Notice when the mind wanders, because it will, we're all humans. You can just use your exhale breath to bring you back to wherever you're at. And from there, see if you can soften a little bit more. Just take a really full, deep inhale. And a big open mouth exhale, let it go. And then as you're ready, you can walk your hands back. If you're in this, you can switch out the legs. I like to do like this pussycat doll transition. Marissa, if you're taking, you could use that for class later, I'm just saying. I like to move onto my knees though to get a nice tight snug, and then sit your hips back. If you're doing a different hip opener, go for it, yeah? And then as you're ready, be present with whatever it is that you feel in your body. Notice the shape that's there. Notice the sensation that you feel. And then just let yourself be present with it. And again, when the mind wanders, congratulations on being a human. Your exhale brings you right back. Take one more full deep inhale. And a big open mouth exhale, let it go. And slowly make your way up. From here, any sort of a fold that you want. Feet together, knees apart, legs out wide, legs long in front of you. Some version of a forward fold. Just to breathe. Feel space through your back body.
We've been going back and forth. You think I only want sex? Of course I want it. Look at you, but that ain't my intentions.
Deep inhale here.
Trying to soak you up, maybe
And full exhale, let it go. And then as you're ready, scoot your hips forward. Don't lower to your back yet, but come to your elbows like we did in the beginning of class. Walk your feet out wider than your mat. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Slide your foot out. And then just work this internal rotation one more time. Now that flow. Focus a lot of movement in the hips. We tend to work more external. There's just more shapes that allow us to work that in a yoga practice. So feel the thigh bone roll in. Create that bit of resistance by pushing your outer knee or your thigh up into your ankle. Take a deep inhale here. And then when you're ready, let that go. Switch it out. Other ankle over. Again, keep both butt cheeks on the ground as much as you can. Yeah, but I don't want to see like the butt lifted and then your knee flat on the ground. I mean, I wouldn't see it anyway, but never mind. Take a full inhale. And then as you're ready, lower onto your back. Any last shapes you want. If you want happy baby, maybe plow, shoulder stand, do it. And then as you're ready, make your way into your final Shavasana. As you move into your final Shavasana, maybe you need a final twist, go for it. But when you're ready, move into your final resting pose and just give yourself 3 really, really deep breaths there. In those 3 breaths, let go of your practice. All the shapes we just did, everything we just created, it served its purpose because it's brought you right here. So trust that you got exactly what you needed. For the next few minutes, just enjoy what you've cultivated and what you've created. And if you choose to move and create shapes through this Shavasana, you're welcome to do that as well. Maybe take your Shavasana after. But really just honor what you need. And if you have the time to stay here for longer, I fully encourage you to do that. If you're moving with me, start to bring life into your body, first with your breath and then with your, movement, fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. Little by little, you can work into a long body stretch. From there, let your knees fall to your chest and roll to whichever side sounds better. Come to a comfortable fetal position. And then as you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Just trust that whatever you needed, it's there, it's with you. Once you're up, place your hands together at your heart center, close your eyes. And just bow inward, acknowledging your greatest teacher, the one within you. And from there, lift your thumbs to your third eye, your seat of intuition.